Hello and welcome to the highlights. It's day 4 of this absorbing second test match, Sri Lanka versus the West Indies, happening at the Galle International Stadium. And well, it was really good to see a full day's play on day 3, and the Sri Lankans are just 3 runs behind the West Indians after losing 2 wickets, trying to wipe off that deficit of 49 after the West Indies were bowled out for 253. Ramesh Mendis was outstanding with 6 for 70, and Praveen Jayavikrama supported him with 2 for 59. So we are also looking forward to another absorbing 4th day. So let's go across and join our commentators.
Sri Lanka's big test is going to be adapting to the longer format of the game. We know he's well equipped to play the shortest format of the game, or the shorter formats I should say, but this is a whole different story, a test of patience and technique.
Beautiful shot through extra cover against the spin. There you go. Pathum Nissanka starting the day very well.
Quick movement of the feet. There is protection out there, but work to be done for Pamal. He does well in the deep. That's 2 more. Has he got that? Has he got that? He has, you know. He has. He's got all of it.
Straight away, pushing that field long on and deep. There was a huge gap straight away. Sri Lanka using his feet, bisecting that gap, releasing the pressure what was built by the West Indian spinners. Beautifully played. Safe shot with the turn against the wind. Easily cleared for a massive 6.
Lovely use of the feet. That should be out. That should be out, and is a little bat pad. So Pamal has struck, and it is Sri Lanka who's got to go.
Yep, inside it to the pad. An easy catch to Bona, who's not going to miss out that. Sri Lanka gone for 19. Sri Lanka losing the 3rd at 73.
We'll get a couple of runs here. That was poorly lined. No success for the fielder, and it's a boundary, a welcome boundary. He's gotten past the backward point, and Sri Lanka will welcome that. Then Njaya gets to the boundary. That was very, very close. Thick edge, couldn't hold on.
He closed the fingers too quick. Oh, that was risky. That was risky.
Seemed to be a case of confusion there. Very, very fortunate. Had he been struck full on the pad there, there would have been an almighty shout.
Nicely worked through mid-wicket. That time it's 4. Just couldn't beat the ball. Well, that's it, 50. They're pushing for 2. They'll come back. No, they won't. Only a single, but that will suffice for Pathum Nissanka to get to his 2nd half century of the series, his 4th, and an important innings. I think he realizes that. He certainly realizes how important this is. That's not the length. Nice forcing shot of the back foot. Good chase, very good chase. That's Blackwood. But 3 runs, nice forcing shot of the back foot.
Found the gap well. Finding the gap well again. Feeding off these short balls from Kim Roach, consecutive boundaries. Then the over 127 for 3. Wicket from outside off, and we'll get 3 boundaries in the last couple of overs for Sri Lanka, just moving the score forward. Should get a couple here, might get 4. We'll get there very quickly. Put away well, bisecting the field. He's done that very effectively, both to the faster bowlers and the spinners, finding the gaps of the boundary. Question would be bounce here. He's given him though. That's going to be reviewed, I'm sure. A wicket for the West Indies at this point, to the last ball of the lunch interval. What are they thinking? He's a short man, they're going to review it. The decision is out on the field.
Original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Because umpire's call. Actually, you can stay with the original decision. I will let you know when you're on screen.
Wicket for the West Indies, exactly what they needed. Just on the stroke of the lunch interval, Pathum Nissanka was a worried man, even as he was calling for the review. His excellent innings has come to an end on the stroke of the interval for 66. Sri Lanka 151 for 4, a lead of 102. West Indies will love the technology right now because it's worked in their favor this time around, upholding the decision. Sri Lanka lead by 102 runs, 6 wickets in hand. All the possibilities remain open.
Sri Lanka getting to a safety zone with that partnership between Nissanka and Dhananjaya. But that wicket of Nissanka has tipped the scales. Once again, this game evenly poised. Anybody's game. Plenty of work for these two batsmen to do. A handy partnership gonna suffice. Holder to start the proceeding. Bowls a foolish delivery.
Yeah! What's that? Well, the umpire would want to look at it. The West Indies think it's a caught and bowl.
Just checking with the third umpire, they think it's out.
Spin vision coming up. Ball bounces before the bat and goes off the face of the bat. Show me the catch, please. Catch is taken fairly. I have a decision for the giant screen.
That is a pretty straightforward one. It eventually looked quite easy when you had a look on the replay. Dinesh Chandimal looking to drive. The ball just flying off an inside edge. A simple catch to the bowler, but this can be a huge moment in the game. Chandimal out for 2. It's 157 for 5. A single. Dhananjaya De Silva.
It's a very well played innings from Dhananjaya. Timely 50 from him. That is the key. That's a good stroke.
In the air, but will fall safe. There's no one deep at mid-wicket. There he goes again. This one is struck powerfully. That's an authoritative shot.
Friendly full toss to start with.
If the partnership.
Work it, boys. Come on, fellas.
That's it high. And he's fallen to the trap. Brathwaite brought himself on, and Ramesh Mendes just couldn't resist the temptation. What was he thinking? He was doing it so well, and immediately hit against the breeze. Maybe he was going with the turn. I'm not sure there was a lot of turn, but definitely hit against the breeze. And Brathwaite, he's delighted. And the wicket they wanted. Mendes for 25, it's 208 for 6. Oh, that's a bold shot.
We've seen this before. Suranga Lakmal, the long handle, clean hit, a massive 6. I think they have taken the new ball now. Smart move by Craig Brathwaite. Yes, might go for runs, but better chances of picking up wickets.
Huge shout. Huge shout. Given. Now, what say you?
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wicket umpire's call. Kumar, you can stay with your original decision of out. I will let you know when you're on screen.
Umpire Kumar Dharmasena's initial judgment being upheld. Suranga Lakmal goes for 7. The second new ball has had its impact, 219 for 7. Has he taken it? He has, yes. Another wicket. Safe hands of Jermaine Blackwood.
And the ball was travelling. Playing for that arm delivery. The ball spun. And very well anticipated catch. Blackwood in the slips. 221 for 8.
Hoisting this one over wide long on, clearing the rope. More runs with that new ball. Stopped by Shea Hope, and they'll come back for the third. Moves him into the 90s. And he's done his job. Embal Denia playing out those last 5 deliveries. And will leave the honours to Dhananjaya De Silva at the tea interval on day 4 of this absorbing second test match. Sri Lanka versus the West Indies. And puts them in a really good position at this stage. 189 runs on.
The lead of 189, you would think the West Indies are in the driving seat, but the surface is offering spin, which is a major strength of the Sri Lankan bowling lineup. But this man, Dhananjaya De Silva, sits on 96. All right, here we go. Final session of play.
Oh, yes. Good start, Gunnar. Only money. Good start. 1.
Wants two, and we'll get it. That's a sensational 100 for Dhananjaya De Silva.
His 8th in his career, his first at goal. And a very important innings, considering that Sri Lanka was in a spot of bother. And what a moment this happened to be for Dhananjaya De Silva. Working it off his stumps. His 8th Test 100, and yet another important innings in his career. Embal Denia, they will get 2. In fact, they might come back for 3. They have plenty of time to come back for 3. The Sri Lankan lead now 200. punched off the back foot. That is a gift, short and wide. He's got a man behind point, but nobody in front of the wicket on the offside, so that really became an easy option.
Catch it.
Let's see what he does here.
You're joking.
He's cleared long on, got his second six.
Some heart in the mouth stuff here for Sri Lankan fans.
Catch it. Gonna.
Oh. Will he take it? Oh, he drops it. I was looking to play that slog sweep, top edge. And well, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Oh, he gloved it into the gap. And 4 important runs.
Shot. Through extra cover. Lasit Tambuldenia. Call is for the 3rd run as well. Happy with 2. Keep a breath, wait. A long chase later on in the day. This is what Lasit Tambul is capable at. This match has set up very nicely, isn't it, HD? 5th day pitch looking decently well comparing Gaul standards. And the first thing, the promise what the West Indies shown, just feels been a good run chase. 300 runs for Sri Lanka, applauded by the teammates of Dhananjay Silva and Lasit Tambuldenia.
Actually, Permaul has looked the best of the West Indian bowlers. He's bowled with control. They're running for 2. That's good running. Very good running. Played it well short of the fieldsman. Lasit Tambuldenia's longest first-class innings in terms of balls faced, so he's done well for himself. 96 balls. Nicely looped and driven in the gap at extra cover. That was an inviting half volley, and Dhananjay De Silva late in the day reaches another milestone in this innings, 150.
He endured so much in this innings. Pressure exerted by the West Indian bowlers.
Working, Figo.
He absorbed that pressure. Given a couple of opportunities, but made the most of it. Ah, nice. Under partnership. Comes in style.
And the record at goal. Tambuldenia, he's starting to enjoy himself. Trusting himself, came down the pitch and hit it absolutely off the middle of the bat. And now the partnership is 105, and that's the new record at goal. Ah, well, we are into the last ball now. It's been a very good, productive session for Sri Lanka. Can they finish it off?
Work, Bonds.
In the same vein?
Catch it.
They do, they do.
1-1.
Tambuldenia takes a single and will keep the strike. If Sri Lanka decides to continue batting, they're going to stumps, I beg your pardon, on 328 for 8. This is where the game is. Sri Lanka lead by a very healthy 279 runs, 328 for 8. The West Indies made 253, and Sri Lanka in the first innings conceding a lead after being all out for 204.